Hey there, TikTok, it's B3 back with another fantastic action figure showcase. Today we have a lot of DC for you, and it's all Mattel stuff, and I know this Mattel DC stuff is so outdated these days. The articulation, the detail, the paint, everything, it's so dated, but a lot of them still have a good charm to them, including this DC Unlimited New 52 Flash. Yeah, I've sold a lot of my New 52 figures, the Wonder Woman, the Aquaman, one of my New 52 Batman is up for sale right now. But I actually do want to hold on to this Flash. I actually really like the New 52 Flash outfit with all the yellow lightning lines and stuff, and I like his cool little armored boots. And they wanted to make everybody armored in the New 52 for some reason. I think because Nolan's Batman had armor, which is also why the New 52 was so dark. And the Flash comic sucked, quite frankly. Yet I still really like this figure. I think it's a charming, charming figure. I like it. Sue me. Next up, I believe this guy is actually from a 2-pack. I got it at Toys R Us when I was in college. Actually, I think I got several of these around the same time. It is the Sinestro Corps Hal Jordan. Yeah, when the Green Lantern rings were all corrupted by Krona and stuff, all the Lanterns had to take on some new rings. And, well, Mattel didn't want to make new sculpts for Red Lantern Guy Gardner or Indigo Lantern John Stewart, so they just fully repainted a Hal Jordan and a Kyle Rayner because they didn't want to actually put any work into it. Yeah, I really wish we could get some really just good adult collectible stuff. I feel like Marvel really outpaces DC in the figure game, which isn't, the fault of Marvel or DC. That's just the people who license them. But I would love some really nice DC figures that don't cost an arm and a leg. But also, speaking of lanterns, one of my favorite comic stories of all time is Blackest Night. So here's the Blue Lantern Flash from Mattel DC Universe Classics. I believe this was the Anti-Monitor Build-A-Figure wave. I didn't do a lot of Build-A-Figures from Mattel, but I did do that one. And this guy, I don't remember if he's one I got, but a friend of mine for a graduation present, I remember, got me a couple of them that I was missing. I don't remember if he was one or not, but I think he's actually one of the better ones that Mattel has out here. He's a pretty cool guy. I think he's painted decently. He has a little more shading, I feel like, than some other things, but still, by today's standards, I guess he'd be a good kid's toy, but kind of a lousy adult collectible. But still, once again, a lot of these Mattel figures do have some charm to them. But there are some Mattel figures that do have some better detail and paint, like this Man of Steel Movie Masters Faora. The Movie Masters line had better detail and paint. The articulation was often worse, and they were a tiny bit small. And she was kind of a lot thicker than she was in the movie. Some might say that's a good thing. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can see that the detail and paint are definitely an improvement, which is probably why they're a little too small. Look how short she is. Because that kind of compensated budget-wise, I guess. But still, this is like the only adult collectible of this Faora that I know of, so. And last but not least is a I almost said Movie Monster Series figure. Movie Master figure that's kind of a classic. A lot of people probably remember it's very late. Remember it very fondly. It is the Dark Knight Rises Batman. Yeah, I believe this was just a reused sculpt from The Dark Knight. But it's still a very cool figure. I have this complete set. And when I say complete set, I mean complete. Every figure in the wave, plus the Walmart exclusive Jim Gordon, complete with buildable bat signal. It's pretty cool, and I really do like it. Part of me has considered selling it, but I would only sell it as a complete set. I hate to break up a complete set like that, But still, it's a pretty well-remembered figure. I mean, I have much better now, Like, I have the SH Figure Arts Dark Knight Batman. But this guy, he's just a charming little guy, and he's part of a complete set, so it's not like I can just sell him, right? Gotta keep the set together. So right now I'm keeping them all. Maybe I'll sell them one day. We'll just have to see. So that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. But check out all the cool links down below. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.